All right. And last but not least is the wedding party section. So this is a section that I use to really survey my group and then just keep all that information in one place. So for example, when we were asking people to be in our wedding, I created these little information cards almost that kind of gave them an idea of the information that we knew. What the date was, what days did we need them for, and then I gave them an idea of wedding colors, where the bachelor and bachelorette parties were gonna be, and then at the bottom, it said, like, if you say yes to being in our wedding party, please fill this out. And it was just a QR code to a survey, which was a fill out survey that linked to this Notion database. And I built that. You can, if you click into this, you can see this kind of shows you how to use the tool, how to link the fill out survey to your Notion database. So first thing you should do is just create the database, which I've already done for you. So the first thing that you would actually need to do is just tweak this. Go through what I have here, remove anything that you don't need, you don't care about, and then add in anything that you do. So maybe there's different information that you need to gather from your wedding party. I, for example, I didn't gather the attire color, but I did end up manually populating that field so that I have people in different color dresses and stuff, so I wanted to just keep track of that. Role is also more of a manual field, but things that I had them fill out: email, address, what allergies do they have? Not just food allergies, but maybe you're planning to get the girls jewelry. Some girls have, metal allergies and things like that. So anything that you just maybe need to be aware of. What are people's budgets for the bachelor and bachelorette parties? What are people's budgets for dresses or suits? Availability for the bachelor and bachelorette parties? Any blackout dates? Any dates that they already know they absolutely would not be able to join for? It's really popular for girls to for brides to get their girls, either a button-up or a robe to wear when getting ready, because, you don't want them to pull anything over their head and mess up their hair. So I personally am partial to the button-up, but, I wanted to survey my girls to see if anybody had, maybe there was a strong preference among the group for the robe. Then I would probably go robe option. But I did just want to do a quick pulse check on, if anybody had any preferences. So I included a question around get ready outfits. And then, you might need to know what shirt size they are, maybe what shoe size they are. Maybe you're going to get everybody flip-flops or something like that. And then this was not an initial question, but it's one that I ended up surveying them on later, is hair and makeup. Who was in for hair? Who was in for makeup? Who's in for both? Who's in for neither? So this doesn't, you don't need to know all of this right up front, and you can give this survey out to them whenever. You can text it to them. Maybe you don't have the information card in the proposal. Like, you don't have to do all of that, but if you do end up wanting to gather information and just have an easy place to store it all so that it's not lost in text threads or emails or things like that, this is just a place to gather, to house all of that. So whether you put it in here manually or you use the fill out surveys to populate it, you can, like I said, break it up into multiple surveys. You would just link all of those surveys back to this same database. So it's nice and easy. But yeah, that is the wedding party portion of the template.